you heard the thumbnail correctly. I mean, you have read it right, which is all to do with the core aspects or the core impact or the dimensions of profitability, right? I mean, irrespective of the business that you come from or the zone that you come from or the background that you come from, no matter how long you're running a business across industry or your platform for that matter, this will be completely a very, very power pack video when it comes to taking the journey way ahead as a business owner and thoughts and insights for you to understand that yes, these are the core impacts, one of the core impacts when it comes to profitability equally as well. So listen this video till the end and just make sure that you grab the gifts towards the end as well, and also ensure that you get the best of the best you know the actionables which is mentioned towards the end of the video. So stay till the end and watch and listen to the entire video and grab enough notes so that this became definitely again one of the game changer in your uh, business and as well, across in whichever industry that you are or from whichever industry zone or volume that you are from, right? Hi, my name is Avik, a business coach and a consultant equally as well, and a strategist as well. And I'm in the zone right now and the mission right now to help business owners like you and help you to build a better business and a better scalable business equally as well. Yeah. And I'm also being the founder of Better Business, Better Life, and being in my footprint journey of building 4 business journey across, followed by which has allowed me to surrender to all of my best mentors in the space of business and life. And I've actually capsuled all my tons of learning for the last 4 years, 5 years, including my business and my corporate journey equally as well, which is more than 20 decades in this capsuled nuggets of learning. So just make sure that you're getting enough of this, and you're just grabbing enough attention to take enough notes out of that. So only then you will get the best out of it, right? Else not. So yes, let's move ahead and come to the point straight away. So yes, like I was sharing, when it comes to the profit impact equally as well, what really matters at the end of the day are some of the critical factors to consider and to take the ball game way ahead, irrespective of the journey or industry that you're coming from. So the first and foremost factor to understand is, are you able to deal with a strong product differentiator? When I talk about a product differentiator, what I mean by that is just to ensure that you are having a very strong nuggets on your product that you are impacting on your market. Because at the end of the day, it's all about a product, right? If you're not holding the right product in the right segments and the right market reach, it will never going to happen. So the first and foremost criteria is the product differentiator. So what is the problem statement that your product or services is solving on the market? I repeat, what is the problem statement that is your product or services are solving in the market, right? Then comes a factor, in the same subset fact pointer as well, that how about the fact that that is it really making an impact across all the dimensions of the environment, or across multi dimensions in the environment, or is it only just one side of the game when it comes to operation excellence and to the client customer equally as well? Do your stakeholders, do your business environment also gets equally benefited and healthy benefit by the product service that you're creating and making an impact? So a multi-dimension impact and approach to environment is essentially important, where all your stakeholders become benefited, your vendors, your partners. What are their insights and impact on your product service that you have created, or you're trying to make an impact to your client and customers. So it's not only your customers, it's a multi-dimensional impact that has to be there, right? Which will bring a difference, and that will be more scalable and sustainable equally as well. Yeah. And the third pointer is make look at the aspects that how far you can make it when it comes to the reachable factor. So is it only specified to a specific zone or a specific region as such, or is it scalable to the level that you want, whether it is a country level or is it a up country level? So only then it makes a very, very wider zone. So what are your channel distribution place that you're offering or you're trying to make it happen, right? So only when it is a multi-dimensional impact, when it impacts all the ecosystem and it defines the problem statement, then the third pointers comes in place, which and a part of the subset of the first pointers, which is just to ensure that it has a very wider and horizon reach as such, which is ensured to take care of the the scalable factor, right? So geographically, is it taking RE product is having that proof of concept model to take it nationally, or if required also internationally as well, right? So to understand and make that impact to the end audience and end clientele and customers for that matter. Yeah. So having said that, coming to the next pointer, which is again to understand, now when you take care of this first three pointers of the first pair pointer, which is more to understand the product impact in terms of profitability, the product differentiator rather, in terms of profitability. The next pointer which comes on the table is are your product is carrying an asset light model. When I'm trying to mention asset light model, what I mean by that, are you able to ensure or look to the ground that yes, you can transfer the ownership of process, people, technology to some of your capable business handholders, or your some of your business units or your second line leaders, where they can take off the entire people, process, technology, and make sure that they run in a very experiential based manner, or rather you operate it at a very experiential based manner, where it is more on the ground of delight to the experience of the end clientele, rather just looking into all the ground aspects in that environment as well. So it has to be always a seamless execution when it comes to an end-to-end operation, a seamless delight experience. So that becomes more of an asset-light model, where you literally don't require an asset as such. You require that experience to ground on the table for your services, where all the in the where the entire environment is involved, and the entire process, people, technology can be transferred at a single point of unit as such, right? So probably making your business own, your second line leaders more capable enough to handle and stuff like that and take it over for that matter. So that is more on the ground of making your business model more of an asset light when you are trying to scale it up very equally as well. Yeah. So that's become the second pointer. You have to ensure that if that is working out well, this also becomes a game changer for your business model to become a profit or a healthy model, or a I would say yeah, a profitable model, and most importantly a healthy, scalable, sustainable model equally as well. Yeah. The next point which comes on the table is in this zone, what really matters is your stretchable factor, what you become out of your better version. That becomes essentially critical. So it's always not about the margin and the profitability and all that stuff. So what really you are making out of it, what you're becoming out of it in the process of transforming and transitioning and making its entire business model workable out. So how better you are becoming in terms of your capabilities, your vision, your insight, your execution, your know-how and understanding, all that that has been taken care in the process journey flow. The next pointer which comes on the table is again to ensure that yes, how about your sales part? Because the sustainable and scalability always falls in place, because it always requires a very good amount of tenuity to always ensure the proof of concept model that which has to work out at every stage of the process for that matter. So every time it's a new creation happening in terms of making the business model workable out, right? Making a business model more uh, you know healthy, sustainable, scalable, when it comes to which is based on product differentiator factor. So what really matters is in this ground to understand is your sales should happen consistently, because if your sales doesn't happen consistently, it would hit the cash flow. So whatever changes that is happening, whatever way that you're trying to create that recreation and the um, the better impact of your product services, the best version. Meanwhile, the sales flow should always happen to back up your operations, to back up the entire environment, to back up the entire sustainability or stickability for that matter. Yeah. And last but not the least, yes, having said all these four pointers, last but not the least is to ensure that it's a process of recreation every time. So in every stage, when it comes to a bigger scalable model and healthy model that you're trying to cope up, irrespective of the business background that you are from. So every time it's a recreation about your business model, about your product services, about your services, your impact to the market, your audience, your clientele, and stakeholders, all that stuff. So in this recreation process and journey, you must ensure that you are involved literally in the process one, and second, you are getting the better outcome of it, so that you are able to apply it consistently every time now and then. Yeah. So I hope I'm able to give you some insights when it comes to the takeaways and the learning Do share your comments and do like and subscribe as well if you have really, if it has resonated with you, and make sure that you have given all the inputs and comments equally as well when it comes to the learning part of it equally. Right. So with that, yes, Avid decide signing off as of now. And like I mentioned, that if you stay till then, you'll be able to get a gift as well. So generally, a high performance marketplace performance books that is already there in ebook format. In the market it costs around 5,000 rupees, but since you're stayed at the end, so you'll be getting it absolutely at no cost. Which the link has been shared below. Also, there's a link of my Facebook private group as well. So make sure that you join my private Facebook group to keep getting such business insights, which will help you to understand and exchange your thoughts, comments on that, and address your burning problem issues on the business equally as well. Yeah. So with that, Avik signing off here as of now. Just ensure that you do watch and listen to this video again and again, and make sure that you grab all the 5 pointers as we mentioned at a very core and subtle level, so that you are equally able to apply in your business environment and make sure that it becomes healthy, sustainable, and scalable model equally at well when it comes to healthy margins, healthy business, and healthy, most importantly, healthy business owner to operate at a very relaxed mindset. Yeah, for that matter, considering all your gains and changes that you go through. So with that, Avik signing off here as of now. Look forward to the next Powerpack video insights. Till then, do join my private Facebook group definitely, and make sure that you become part of the private group to get tons of insights, business insights on a regular basis to address your core business issues and keep exchanging your thoughts, learnings, and takeaways with me equally as well. Avik signing off here as of now. Till then, have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.